One thing that I want to remind you all about, and this applies to both men and women, doesn't matter. If you are in the dating scene and you start going out with somebody, and maybe even you get into an exclusive relationship with somebody, and you start to notice that every single time you bring up faults, they're constantly deflecting, they're constantly saying, well, it's this person's fault, and that person's fault, and their fault, and his fault, and blah, 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 blah. It's always someone else's fault but their own. That is a major red flag, and red flags mean to run. They don't mean to proceed with caution. So if you start seeing this kind of behavior, it is a major red flag, and you need to get out immediately, because this is only going to set you up for a world of suffering. If somebody is constantly just deflecting all their faults, just saying that it's everybody else's fault, and they're never taking accountability. A real good person can say, I was going to say a real man, but obviously I'm talking about both men and women here. A good person can say, I messed up. I did this. This is how it must have affected this person or you or whoever it is. I take accountability for that, and I need to correct that going forward, and here's how I'm going to correct that going forward. If he doesn't say or she doesn't say something along the lines of that, and instead it's like, oh, well, if this person wouldn't have acted this way, I wouldn't have acted this way. Or if you wouldn't have acted this way, I wouldn't have acted this way. No. Just no, on so many levels. My dad has a personality very much so like that, and I'm not going to diagnose anything, but what I will say is that whether I can diagnose it or not, it is very unhealthy behavior, and you deserve better than that. Whether you're a man or a woman, okay? Applies to both genders. So